I am Justin Terriblejumpcut,
I'm Sean Nessinger.
and this is an extra side of cheese. We'd like to start and apologize that we did not make this video for last week. Sean had some personal problems he had to attend to, and I unfortunately lost a friend. And I'd like to take this time right now, before the funny starts, to dedicate this episode in honor of my good friend Jason Deadpool Spice. And I apologize if I'm butchering that last name. Always knew you as Jason and Deadpool Moore. Miss you, buddy, and I still wish you were here. And before I start crying again, let's introduce our movie for this week.
On to the funny!
Yeah, on to the funny.
This movie is Top Dog.
Or as I like to call it, Chuck Norris and a dog, because, let's face it, that's what it should be called.
They call it shit.
That's a better title, yes. And at least explain what you're getting yourself into. As Sean reads that, let me explain what you probably already expected. Chuck Norris is Jake Wilder, a cop, a renegade maverick cop, who is paired up at Reno, one of the town's top canine dogs.
He's a complete dick, takes all the credit, and chokes the Pope.
That's right, Reno chokes the Pope. Reno is a douche, plain and simple. He takes credit for shit he doesn't do, including Jake Wilder manhandling one of the criminals by himself, a biker. He even throws him out the window, takes care of him, and then the dog takes the credit for it legitimately because the dog jumps out the window and starts barking at the thing, making everybody else believe it was the dog that did it. So yeah, this dog's a douche.
The whole movie, and I've never seen 3 guys dressed as clowns attack.
4, actually. I don't know why I had to correct him on that. Like it matters, I'm sorry.
Either way, Reno bites one of them. Chuck Norris fights off 2 and blows up a freaking car. Who's the credit? Reno!
Dog. Seriously, every time they even bring it up, it's like, good job last night, Reno. Like, and Chuck looks pissed, like, guys, I did the credit.
Reno could be in our state, and Chuck Norris would still get no credit.
If you're curious,
he's Chuck fucking Norris!
If you're curious about who the villains are, who get fucking shuffled off here and there, they die like that. There's no, like, definitive villain. There's a bunch of
guy.
Even then, he gets shafted off very quick. They're a bunch of neo-Nazis.
You said shafted.
They're a bunch of neo-Nazis, and that's basically it. They're neo-Nazis want to blow up, whose plan is to blow up
a racial unity thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is mostly white people. Like 3 black guys. That's it.
3 black guys.
It's all white people.
I ain't showing up for this shit.
White power! Kill white people!
That'll show them.
Yeah, that'll show more.
And you know what the thing is? I completely forget about the criminals, the neo-Nazis, because the movie obviously wants to just make dog puns or just make jokes that, hey, look, Chuck Norris has to work with a dog. And I'm going to speak about that. Chuck Norris is like, the character that he's playing, Jake Wilder, is obviously upset that he has to work with a dog. I am convinced that Chuck Norris was not acting. I am convinced he was just pissed the whole time that he had to work with a dog. I am convinced every time he made something like, what's my career come to? I think he was talking about himself. Like, I'm working with a dog. When he tells, I would have loved if when he told Reno to search for the bomb, if Reno would have pulled out the script of this movie.
Alright, reading this here now. I don't know why I tell you this, but during the scene when Chuck says, I'll work with the dog. The dog in his face is barking at him. Like, up on his arms, barking at him. We planned to take 4 takes. After the 4th one, the dog bit his trainer.
Even the dog.
Why did I tell you this? Why?
Because even the dog hated being in this movie. Even Reno's like, this is crap. I deserve better.
One's tough, one's smart. Which one?
That's a terrible tagline.
No, that's not how that is. They're licensed for action.
Actually, that means there's 2 taglines.
Chuck Norris, top dog. One tough, one smart. They're licensed for action.
Okay, neither smart if they appeared in this movie. No offense, Chuck Norris. Please don't hurt me. Please.
Okay, Chuck Norris never appeared in a good movie, though. Like, a legitimate good movie.
Yes, he has. Delta Force, Lone Wolf McQuaid. No, that one's arguable, but still, it's pretty good. Lone Wolf McQuaid. No, he wasn't in. Okay, fine. So, fine. Okay, fine. He's only had a few alright films, but he did have Walker, Texas Ranger, and he's Chuck Norris. Damn it. But
this is Reno.
This you should have stayed the far the fuck away as you could have. Get it out myself. I'm sorry. I don't. This makes K9 and Turner and Hooch look like Casablanca and Citizen Kane.
Okay, I like Turner and Hooch. A lot of people did.
That's why his favorite movie makes that look like a classic.
This is a classic. It's the classic dog cop movie.
Oh, because there's such good competition when it comes to that. I forgot there's a whole line of, like, Oscar-worthy dog cop movies down the line.
Yeah, Turner and Hooch.
We're not here to discuss Turner and Hooch. We're here to discuss Top Dog. Okay, let's just close this off before we and him go on a tangent. Top Dog sucked. Chuck Norris, you deserve better than this.
I will give credit. I'll give him credit to one thing: the effects in the movie.
Okay, I will give him
Michael Bay directed this ship somehow.
I will admit they did I think they were overcompensating for the fact that they were making such a shitty movie because the action sequences, all the car stunts and that do look pretty entertaining, but they're stuck in a really mediocre film.
Michael Bay has dick in this pussy or something because.
Oh, and by the way, the director and who also wrote the movie is Aaron Norris. I'm just gonna make a wild guess here and say related to Chuck because that's the only way I can imagine Chuck would agree to do this movie. Only way. Like,
what was 1995? All we had was Walker, Texas Ranger, so.
Even then, he could have just starred in what he always starred in. Generic action film that didn't have dogs in it.
He wouldn't take a level step up. Maybe a step down, but.
I was gonna say this is a step down.
He was hoping to be a step up.
How? How is taking this movie? How could he read this script and thought, oh, this will be my moneymaker. This will be my.
Because reading things in text, it's not. Think about it. Reading the script is like a great film and being shit. Or kind of like a shitty film and being a great movie.
Let me. It's a movie where Chuck Norris has to team up with a dog. Okay, there is nothing. Okay, it's
look at Inception. So, it's a great movie, but some of the dialogue and think about it, it's retarded as shit.
What, Inception?
Some of the lines are retarded as hell. I can't think of them right now.
Okay, one, we're not even discussing Inception, and two, that's a very bad comparison because they're two wildly different films. What I am saying is, 9 times out of 10, why the old stereotype is, I forget who actually came up with it, but there's an old stereotype, don't work with animals or kids. Now, granted, there are still exceptions to the rules, but overall, most films that have to deal with animals in this capacity suck. So, I don't know what he was expecting to get out of this, outside of a hopefully good paycheck. So, skip Top Dog. It's cheesy as hell, yes, obviously.
Well, I know. Go on YouTube, find the exploding car scenes and fighting scenes. There you go.
I'm sure they probably don't have them. Okay, never mind.
It's YouTube, of course they have.
That's true. Yeah, now you're condoning.
This has been Extra Side of Cheese. I'm Sean.
And I'm Justin.
This is Top Dog.
Fuck this movie. Way to hit the camera!